enough to actually play.
So I'm going to turn off all of the
All the mods.
and bring up a map. What is this? It wants me to update. Okay, update all.
That's fine. I mean, I'll probably have to download the map, but
Maybe it's Michigan, I think. So why is okay? There, it's taking now. I don't know why OBS takes a long time to get started, but all right, go back. Let's make this multiplayer. Let's create a game. Just to look at this map for what you think about. We was talking about doing that multiplayer thing. Turn that off. There we go. Let's make the economy normal. Let's continue. Okay, let's deselect all. Let me find this Michigan. Well, it'll say
I mean, it'll give me a thing that I have to download, I believe.
Well, it'll tell me that it has to be the map. Yeah, it'll load whatever. It'll turn on whatever the required for this game. So, how do I like streaming on YouTube over Twitch? It's the interface I like better. I have to use OBS to do YouTube and Streamlabs for Twitch. I prefer Streamlabs platform. It's more user friendly than OBS, but it's working. So more people I know, and more the yard sale community and the fishing, that community that I'm, the cozy gamers, all of them are on YouTube, so makes it a lot easier for what's the word I'm looking for? Sharing communities and other people being in chat and being able to find me in those things. So,
are you loaded in?
80%, 85%.
Okay, because it's not showing up to start for me yet.
Yeah, it's not. Okay.
It was on the list, but there was no start button, and then
it started.
Okay, now it lists you as one of 8. It still does not show it as the start. Let's see. Only install mods DLC. Okay, so it must. Oh nope, cancel. I want to do that. Why is this not listing you? Okay, here we go. Download. Yes. So I don't have that map, but.
Streamlabs is super user-friendly, but I can't get it. It has the options, but it won't let me switch between YouTube and Twitch. So I originally streamed with Twitch. I probably could shut it down, and, remove it and relaunch it, re-download it, and then pick YouTube, and it'd be fine. So, do you see the game?
Yeah, I'm loading. I'm getting the map.
Oh, okay. Pause this. Let me set up the time. I like this map. We were talking about doing a multiplayer map. This one is has plenty of farms to buy and use. You mean so? Yeah. I will have to get a. There's like a server admin, like an add money and turn things on and off, and so I think that would be super beneficial to use. To find. Yeah. So. The game is paused. Turn the game back on. I know it confuses me. You got Jackson's. I did create a farm for you and a farm for me, so if you want to join the farm or join mine or join yours or whatever, that way you can get into shops and stuff like that. But
Yeah, you're just gonna have to get used to me being one Discord and blowy kibbles on my Xbox Pass because they're raising the Xbox Pass price, and I'm not paying. I don't think I currently pay for more than just one, but
yeah, I don't blame you.
yeah, it's going up to like $30, which Jonathan's been using Jackson's when he's not home, and Kendi will use it occasionally. So
Are you in?
it's like I'm not loaded in yet. No.
Oh, okay. Well, your icon's here.
I am at 60%. So
Oh, there we go. Synchronizing
synchronizing
data.
with other players, 61.
I see your yellow arrow on the map.
There it goes, 88, 99. Compiling shaders. Hey, it's done.
There you are.
All right. I don't know how
So-
to be there. I haven't made my dude yet, but anyway.
Yeah, you're standing right in front of me.
What were you saying? Sorry.
Oh, this map has several farms that you can purchase, so it would be great for multiplayer. It's pretty flat everywhere, so
Yeah, this dude's good enough.
you can also change the name of your character if you wanted to, but so it shows up as instead of blowy kibbles. I think it's on the main screen, but anyway, no big deal. You can also change it when you're picking your character at the top of the screen, but
Yeah, let's call this. Okay. Alright,
so if you look at the map real quick,
what is map?
escape.
Yes, I'm used to playing games, and it was like most
Map
of them are
M, right?
Yeah.
So like this 29 is a farm, 12 in the middle is a farm.
Hold on. I'm trying to when I hit escape, it took me to joining a farm.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, where are we at?
Just mine's the top one. I made a second farm. If you join either one, whatever.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried about that. Where are you looking? Where's 12?
We're in 12's in the middle. We're on the left side of the map. 12's in the middle.
I see 11. 12 is a farm.
Yep,
Okay.
that's a farm. 36 down in the bottom right is a farm, and 42 on the top right is a farm. But then 43, which is on the just right straight across, but
Yeah, I
dead
see
center of the
that.
map, that's just a bunch of trees around the edge. Somebody could build a farm in there if they wanted. 19's a bunch of grass in the middle of a bunch of fields you could build a farm on. Or of course pick any one of these fields and build a farm on, and then
Yeah, what's 29? Over here on the far left.
that's where we're currently standing.
So that's
This is
sheds or something.
this is the house, and then these 3 sheds. Yeah, but on your map, go visit 12.
Go visit 12.
Yeah, if you click on the number and then visit,
Yeah.
it should take you there. But I really like this one because look at all the sheds you get. And then you get this big giant grass patch here you could do livestock in, and
Get all 6 barns.
yeah. Well, and then
Over here.
this one over here, I don't know if you can see Well, you know what? I'm just gonna buy it because this is the one I like to buy anyway. So then I can show you the inside of the buildings. Let me. You didn't pick a farm, bro.
No, because I was asking me to enter password.
Oh, it's your birthday. Sorry.
Okay. That's fine. I've tried a normal password and
The normal password's for the get in the game, and then your birthday is the one for the other. So. You have
is it 8
yeah,
digits
month.
or
month and day.
okay, no year. That's what was throwing
No
me
year.
off. I'm like, does he know my birthday? Because this is not working. I'm like, I put in the 78, and I'm like, that didn't work. Put in the 1978, that didn't work.
Yeah. All right, now you're the manager. So yeah, so this one has a shop. It's like you can buy.
It looks like you can fix things, but you
Yep.
probably can't actually fix them.
Well, like you know how you buy a shop and you pull it in and you can do the repairs and stuff. Yeah, that's what that icon's for. But yeah, and then the house, and then you've got.
Is there an icon back here?
There is for me. I guess you don't own it, so
I don't
but
see an icon.
it's right here where I'm standing. There's a wrench.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing there. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It'd be neat.
But-
like, it's got shelves. I get it that you don't have anything on them, but like,
Yeah. But I've been messing around playing. So like then right here I put the 4-pack grain bins to storage
right.
and this one back here is just open storage. I thought maybe it was for like pallets, but it's not. It's just
Yeah, it's
just
to
to open-
maybe wider
yep.
door for your harvester and stuff, so you don't have to
Yep.
disassemble your harvester.
Yep.
I mean, it's almost too many sheds, but
It's a lot for sure, but I like this big area out here to do some livestock later. And if we were going to do a public server, I mean, and 2 people playing, we would fill it up pretty quick. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, you could run something out of those 3 sheds, or I could run these 3 or whatever. Like, you'd have plenty of space, like you said, and you would almost, want to run like multiple people on a farm, just since there's not a ton. Because I mean, like you said, you're on this one. If you buy this one before you even open it up, you got maybe 1 there on 43. You're looking at 3 other empty farms to start with, assuming somebody doesn't disassemble a field or something.
Well, an 8-player server is the smallest server, and there's 4 things here. So I would, I'm kind of looking like you and I. We would either, we could play together or we could go separate, whatever. But if somebody wanted, there's 4 farms, 2 people in each farm, or
Right.
if it's the first 4 people in who buy a farm, get a farm, and then the other 4 people are going to have to build from scratch. You know what I mean? So.
I mean, yeah, and like you said, since nothing's really it's just not cleared space or has buildings on it. Like, there's nothing stopping you from buying whatever 16 across the road here and cutting it in half and putting buildings on it and parking your stuff outside.
But like so, 40.
There's plenty of room.
42 and 36 they're similar to 29. They're smaller farms. They've got, 2 or 3 buildings. But this map has, if you look down here at the left corner, there's like a roller coaster, that green hammer. It's like a unfinished park. Like you can haul wood in there and build it, and it creates a roller coaster. Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Well, there's an icon down here, but required materials.
Yeah, you gotta put wood and
pallets,
furniture
wood
and planks and
metal.
yeah. Did you go there?
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah, you did.
down here hanging out.
Yeah, you went to visit. Yeah, you
There's a
gotta
soldier down here.
you gotta add this stuff and build it.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I assume it has a car that goes around on it. I don't know if you could ride the thing or what, but
I'm sure you probably can once it's built.
it's crazy. It's huge, but
I mean,
then
it gives you something to do. Is that the only thing
Yeah.
that's like questable?
Yeah, I don't think. Well, there's a grain elevator museum just to the right here, toward the middle of the map that you can build. And then looks like there's a warehouse up in the
Playground over here.
top half of the map.
Any of the pink and green, well, like that's a green thing, but like any of the pink things, I think are with the 3 crates.
Yeah, yeah. Up at the straight up the map, there's one.
Yep. There's a warehouse.
Yep.
That's a train. That's about it. But that's not bad.
Yeah.
2, 3 things like minus the playground, the roller coaster. I don't know why it's different and listed as green, but
like there's a place right here that's 50, 51, 52 right here at the top middle of the map that somebody could buy all 3 of those for pretty cheap, $75,000 and have a decent place to start a little farm. Somebody could buy number 5, which is a bunch of grass right in the middle of the map that has road access
and next to the grain things.
Build a farm. Yeah, 53 and 21 at the top of the map, top right, could be another one that somebody could build that's for $25,000 to get both of those.
Super long farm and buy all the stuff on the far left too.
Yeah.
That are not really good field spaces. 47.
Yeah.
54, 55, 56.
Yeah, the up and down there. Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's not a ton, but it's enough for building space. Like.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Road access. It's right by the, I don't know, wood mill or something.
The mine shaft, yeah.
Mine shaft, yeah. I mean, yeah, I think that's fine. Like, part of the problem with a lot of these multiplayer things is, one, they're like super crowded road-wise, and I don't think that's the case on this one. The other thing is like you got to buy the super powerful tractors because they're built on the side of the hill, and they're like
right.
forever to farm anything. It's like, yeah, I spent $800,000 on this stupid combine because I have to, because it has any power to go uphill.
I mean, like if you just go to any field, like some of them are pretty expensive. Like this field 10 that I'm at, it's just flat. There's a little bit of an incline over in a corner, but nothing crazy. Where'd you go to? I'm in 10. It's in the middle of the map.
Bouncing around.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, 16 is $541,000.
Yeah, but that's the biggest field on the map too.
I mean, I was just looking for.
But yeah, I mean, like.
I don't see much of an incline here.
Go to it,
like,
and yeah.
Nothing that is like stupid, like.
Yeah, 10.
The maps you get in, and it looks flat, and then you go to the field, and
like
it's like you're driving up the side of a mountain.
Over here in this corner, you can kind of see where it. And I think that might even be the field next door that goes up a little bit, but yeah.
Or is it just a visual thing? Like if you run over.
It might be a visual because the closer I'm getting, it's kind of.
I think it's just a visual.
Yeah, it's a little terrain goes up, not much.
I think it's just visual. Graphics are not rendering in. It looks flat to me. I'm running right behind you. Yeah, it does go up a little bit over there.
Just a little bit, but not.
Nothing crazy.
Not enough that would even affect your harvester, I don't think. So.
You might slow down a little bit, but.
Well, like your head wouldn't come off the ground too much or nothing, but yeah. See, there's one of the other farms right over there in the corner. 3 buildings.
Right. Yeah. No, I mean, I think that looks fine. There's not a ton of trees on it, so people couldn't really do logging.
Well, 5 and 6 right in the middle of the map is all trees. 19 is all trees. No, there wouldn't be any logging unless you planted some, but if somebody, wanted to.
A super dense forest, which is fine. I mean, you don't have to have that, but
there's enough wood on here that you could definitely do those little quest things to, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably true. I mean, you could probably pick up scraps in the corners of this and that and on the edges of the map to.
Look at a fish in there.
Get you through if you needed to. And I mean, I don't typically do farming anyway, or not farming. Logging.
Yeah.
And like you said, I mean, mainly just because it's not super profitable, and it's like,
It's something if you're going to do like a from scratch in a like the Alone map or something like that. You know, it's to get you a start.
yeah, if you start from zero, you kind of need to because it gives you something to do other
Yeah.
than just doing a contract or something.
Like
But
this
I mean, I think it looks
43
like
is just
there's
a
enough
nice little
fields
place. Yeah.
that, that if you play like better contracts or whatever, that there's a diverse. Nothing's like overly large, like you would want to do potatoes or something on 16 or something like that. But
Right.
I mean,
Right.
you know, there's a good combination that it's starting with. It looks like that, like 15's all trees too. So like you anywhere that there's brown, I guess, or semi sort of brown that's shaded.
15.
The upper left hand corner. 26 is all trees as well. So yeah, there's plenty of trees now that I look at it. That brown dashed sort of like 13 is brown also, but like 15, you see that's that faded shaded kind of brown. That's trees. Like I said, six or
Oh, that whole
26.
field is that whole corner is. Yeah, you're right. 15.
Yeah,
Nice. Yep.
20. That color because
Yep.
it probably is a shader on the map versus
Yep.
actually being a color on the
You're right. Yep.
for a field color. But like it's the same as 6 and 5, and then 26 is south.
So if
It's the
somebody
same
wanted
way.
to, they could easily do some logging.
Yeah, 19's the same way right there along the creek.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a good map. I like it. Even if we don't do a public server, it's just having to just playing this one. There's like 46 fields, I think. So
No, there's gonna be more than that, right? Like,
I'm not
I
seeing
guess it's
anything.
counting farms and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
So it's,
Well, I guess it goes to 57 things to buy, but there's 46
right.
some odd fields that could be purchased. So that would be plenty for doing contracts and having, if you wanted to buy your own field and go the whole route with it.
Yeah, and I mean it doesn't look like 41 and 40, and even stretching down to 39 on the far right, like are not broken up by roads, so you can just
Mm-hmm.
buy all them and just plow them all together if you
You
wanted.
could do some big fields, but there are enough roads that you can't just make one big field in the whole map. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah, I mean I'm not gonna do that either. Like if you're gonna do that, why even build one that has roads to start with? Just
right.
play a map that does that, but looks like it's broke up by some railroad tracks or something there. But
No, there's like a ditch that runs down alongside of that road in the middle.
is that what it is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you run over there, you can see.
Yeah, I'm going just to check it out. But oh yeah, you're right. It is part of that irrigation ditch or something. But
Yeah, it's super confusing
which
because
is
I try
fine.
to get a tractor to go to a location and it's not on a road, so it won't go there because I'm
Yeah,
trying to
there's.
get it to go in a ditch.
I want to say there's a little culvert, so you gotta like
Yep.
actually go down to where you can get into the field, which is kind of neat.
Yeah, you can drive over it. And some of them
Yeah,
are
no,
not as deep as the others, and you can,
truck it across there.
yeah, you can.
You could probably fill it in if you really wanted to.
Yeah, I guess if you really wanted to, but
Dirt or something in it, and yeah, I don't think this is bad at all to, like you said, play on and or run as a fan server or whatever.
yeah, we'd have to go through and talk about mods and stuff what we wanted to put on and use, but just looking at if we were going to do that, this would be the map I would choose. So
Yeah, and I mean I personally wouldn't start and or run a ton of mods. Like, you could, I mean, I really like better contracts just because it gives you
Well,
control to like boost things
yeah.
or
Better contracts would be one. I would have. There's a mod that I've been using for like your character. You can run faster instead of this
right,
little thing. I've got one that I was using for a couple maps that are. That's. It takes away the teleport, but I would leave that on so you could teleport from tractor to tractor and farm and whatever. But I'd have to find. I'd want to find a mod that allows the admin to give and take money to farms. That way,
right,
because that's the only way I can figure out to use the. So, like, I could sell a tractor from my farm to your farm, but there's a. I can't remember what it's called. There's a thing that you can put down on your farm that allows you to transfer ownership, but it only. Like, I can just say, give this tractor to that farm. There's no.
right.
There's no exchange of money or anything, and so, but you can like transfer ownership of everything with it. Like you can put straw bales in there, you could put milk, you could put eggs, wagons, anything in the game put on there. But then there's no way to exchange money with it, and that so it would be one of those things of if farm A is going to trade with farm B, I'd have to jump in as the admin and okay, the deal you guys worked out is $100,000 for this tractor or 130,000, whatever, and so take 130 from this one, add it to that one, and to keep the accounting right. But or we could not have that, and I mean there is a mod somewhere, but I don't. It's not on Mod Hub. And I'm not sure exactly how to get it. I need to look that up, and that you can do. There is. It's a transfer ownership mod, but it has a money thing in it. So need to figure out where to get that. I assume it's free. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that I ran that whenever I had it for 22.
yeah,
Because like I was doing contracts for you guys or whatever, and it makes it a little bit more role playing. Like you don't want to buy the stuff to make hay or whatever, but you want to plan it. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, well, I'll come do the work for X number of dollars, and you just get the stuff or whatever you want to work out. You know what I mean?
right. That was
I mean, I would almost
granting a contractor. Yeah.
if that is your sort of plan, you would probably want like the better contracts, but to limit, I don't know, number of players times two. So like you only have 4, 6, 8 contracts like that the computer's generated. So you get, you know what I mean. So it's not like I don't want to play that side of it. Like I'm just gonna do contracts for the computer and never interact with anybody else on the server. It's like
Right.
you know what I mean. Like let it like. If the work doesn't get done, like the computer just auto harvests and does whatever it's got to do.
Right.
So like if nobody's picking up those contracts anyway, like I said, that way if you're mainly harvesting corn or whatever, or you're jacking around trying to build a cow farm and you ain't got time to harvest your field, it's like, hey, like somebody come cut this and I give you $3,000 or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, and one of the other mods I would is the bigger shop mod, so that there's more. Instead of having 4 used vehicles, there'd be
yeah. I like that.
50 some.
There's more stuff to.
But kind of what I'm thinking. Still considering whether I wanted to pay for it or how much I want to pay for one, and I need to look into how that would be set up on like a PayPal, Venmo, whatever Cash App. Best option to do.
Yeah, and I mean, it could be one of those things that you're just like, hey, I'm gonna put $15 on the first month or whatever, or $20 for the first 2 months or whatever it is, and you just tell people going in and be like, look, after whatever the first of the year, assuming it takes you all of October to figure it out and get it set up, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like starting in 26, I'm gonna start. You don't even necessarily say that you're gonna have to charge, but like, hey, if you guys want to donate to help pay for the server cost, what do you guys use? You know what I mean? Do most of you use PayPal? Most of you use Cash App. A lot of people probably have multiples, so it doesn't really matter. But
Right.
and then you kind of look, and I use PayPal a little bit. I've used Cash App just a little bit. That people have paid for cookies and stuff, and usually that I just transfer back to my bank, like
Mm-hmm.
because I've paid for the cookies, and then they just Cash App me stuff, but again, it's one of those things. I think whatever you set up, if people donate, great. If not, you're paying for it for sort of a always online time for you and I. When you jump on, you can play. When I jump on, I can play. When any of your Fishton or Catman or whoever jumps on,
Right.
it's just always there. And it's one of those things that if you get a donation, great. If not, it's not why like you said, you're not planning to get rich off of it anyway. It's just more to cover the costs.
Mm-hmm.
If you could get part of the cost covered, then so be it. And if not,
Sugar beet plant. What the heck?
from now till January, and I lost. Did you leave or did I get kicked?
You must have got kicked because I'm still here.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yep.
wasn't doing anything, so it might have like set me as inactive. That's fine. I don't know.
You're
how
taking
much
off anyway,
longer.
aren't you?
Jonathan's going back to school in a little bit, so he's not home yet. But
Ah.
I'm
All right.
gonna try and log back in. So if you jump out of farming sim, that's fine. But
Yeah, I'm gonna jump out and probably
Yeah, I
get some
mean,
dinner
it's-
and stuff. But
that's fine. I think it's like I said, you just run it. Maybe if you get it set up, be like, hey, I'm gonna run it with these mods until the first of the year or till the beginning of December or something, and
mm-hmm.
then I'm gonna decide which mods I like, don't like, who used this, who used that. If we didn't do this, and then come January, you run January, February, March. Like at some point, like people are gonna get tired of like once everything's bought up, it's like, all right, well, there's nothing to buy from anybody, and unless it somehow logs like I don't know, you see that I own land and I haven't logged in 2 weeks or something. It's like, all right, well, we're gonna auction off this guy's land because he's not around anymore, and
Quit
once the
playing. Yeah.
map's all bought up, it's like, how much longer do you want to still play on that map doing the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
trying to not be able to buy anything else? So
Right.
or once the map all gets bought up, be like, all right, we're gonna have a race to $10 million or something, and then we're gonna reset the map. Unlike Scum, where it's you just had to know that going in, and be like, hey, we're just gonna play for 3 months, and then we'll
Yep.
either switch maps or restart it, and people can start the grind all over again.
Yeah, we'd have to do something like that because I think playing on the same map for over a year and not doing anything would be. It may be something that depends on how people join it and it goes quick. It may be the first of every month kind of thing. Start over.
Yeah, I mean if you're limiting it to eight people,
Mm-hmm.
and let's say they max out, and you got a consistent people are playing whatever 2, 3, 4 hours a week, if not more.
Well, it's 8 players, but it's 8 players at a time, so there could be,
Right. Well, I mean, even at 8, would you
13.
say there's 46 fields or something?
Yeah.
So everybody gets 3, 4 fields, which again is still quite a bit of money plus equipment. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but like you said, it's 8 at a time. Like,
Yep. Somebody.
if I tell my buddy Drew and you and I, that's 3. I know you got the one guy, Catman, and then there was the guy that's usually in your chat when you go on Farm Sim. I mean, you're looking at 5 people
Yeah.
right
If
there.
Vim, I don't know if Catman plays, but Vim and Herb son may join and play, but they're 7-8 hours time difference than you and I. So the likelihood of us being on at the same time or them being on, with most other people,
Right. Or
it's
they
not.
catch
So
you
yeah,
for an hour at the end
yeah,
or
exactly.
beginning or something. And
Yep.
like you said, I mean, you could real quickly, like 10, 12 people, you're only going to get a couple fields apiece.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, and we wouldn't necessarily start with $1 million either. We could start with 200,000 or something like that, or 300,000, and then everybody buys a farm, and then they're buying small equipment, and they're not going to be able to run 6 fields,
right.
very
Yeah,
fast.
I mean,
So
I think you have to look at the average at that point and be like, whatever. You don't want somebody immediately buying a large field because, like, what's the point? Like, you start, like you said, maybe you start with $500,000. I mean, if you start with $500,000 and spend $100,000 or $200,000 on a field or 2 fields,
mm-hmm.
it only gives you $300,000 to buy equipment, and
Mm-hmm.
even buying some of the smaller equipment, you need a tractor and a trailer. Call that $75,000 to $100,000. You're gonna need, to rent and or your planter,
You need to
plow,
lease the harvester. Yeah, you're gonna need to.
and yeah, either buy or lease a harvester and the head, and like $300,000 goes pretty quick whenever you're even on leasing it. You know what I mean? Like leasing a harvester's
Mm-hmm.
like $10,000 a day. So,
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
and I mean, you could just like you said, you go in and go, look, we're gonna play on hard, like normal or even boosted economy, but we're only starting hard because we're starting with $300,000, like because we want people to buy smaller stuff to start with, but everything's got a 20% price boost on it, kind of thing. So
Yeah. So
or
those are things to kick around.
yeah, we want you doing the contracts for the people that are on the map. So, and I don't remember if the Better Contracts does that. Make stuff cheaper. So it's like, all right, well, you're gonna make more money by helping the people that are there, and make your
Yeah, the better contracts you can
make the
like,
farms cheaper.
but we can also change it from 5 to I think 10 or 15. You got to do
Right.
15 contracts for them before you get the full discount on the piece of land. So
Right.
if you make the economy hard, the land prices are higher, but you got to do more contracts and to slow it down a little bit, so to speak. So
Well, I don't. Yeah, and I don't know that you need to make the economy hard. Like you just instead of making the economy hard, like by the game, you just limit the starting funds to make it hard to start with. If that makes sense, you know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
So instead of having 20% less profit from hard mode, you just instead of starting with $1 million, you start or even 500,000, you start with $300,000. And maybe if you've got an admin thing, or you got the better shops or something, you're like if you buy this, buying one of the smaller farms that doesn't have a bunch of buildings on it, but it starts with a tractor, or it starts with a harvester, or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
yeah, you're buying this, but you're gonna get this harvester even though it's not added into the cost, kind of thing. But anyhow, I mean, I'll be around later. I got to take Jonathan back to school and probably pick the kids up from band when they get home at 11 or something. But if you jump back in later, send me a message.
Yep.
We can load that up, even if you're streaming or not streaming, and just piddle around with it some more and
Yep. That'll work.
see what. I mean, I don't know how many planks and stuff like that you get out of a tree in order to do some of the like.
Oh, I don't know. You gotta have a sawmill. Hey, Catman, Storm, how you guys doing?
So.
But yeah, you gotta have a sawmill and you gotta craft it, and it's
Right.
not just chopping a tree down. So.
So. Anyway, if you want to get on and play, let me know. If not, I'll find something else to do, I'm sure. So.
All right. Well, like I said, I'm probably gonna eat some dinner here, and we may watch a movie or something and jump back in later. But
Oh yeah, you're good.
So.
So.
All right.
All right. Okay.
We'll holler at you later.
All right. See ya.
See ya. So yeah, welcome in, Catman Storm. That's my brother. we're discussing the potential of a. You sent some peeps in for you. Give you a like. I gotta go. Iros. Okay, cool, man. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate that. Yeah. So we're just discussing the possibility of a public server, starting one, and we were just looking at this map, and we're discussing different mods and stuff to possibly use. A public server would be up 24/7, 365, or well, 24/7, and then however long we decide to do it, if we want to do it for a couple months or pay for it for a couple months, see if anybody wants to donate to it and help pay for it, or kind of one of those things. Seeing where it goes. Because he likes playing this game, I like playing this game. Some other people we know also enjoy playing this game. So, alright, that mod works. Why does the shop mod not work? I don't understand. I want to go to the... Oh, I turned that off. Can't go visit. So I have to run down there. It's a good thing the mod for running is working. Go, go, go. Catman raid. Appreciate everybody stopping in. Say hello, smash a button. See, there ought to be 50-some things here. I don't know why. Why there's not. Did the settings? Yeah, it's 4 days. Okay. I don't know. Crazy. Let's go back home. Maybe sleep some more. Oh! Yeehaw! I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Let's sleep till the end of the next day. There we go. It's getting better. This whole month's going to be gone. See what else got added to it. Okay, nothing. Not sure why it's doing that, but okay. I didn't buy anything from there. Must change every day. One more. Let's see what this is. August. It's now September 2nd. All right. Okay. I am going to shut this down. I'm going to eat some dinner. I've been here for 45 minutes. I was on Twitch for almost 2 hours earlier, so it's about time. I'm getting hungry. You take a little break. And come back later tonight and run some more of this just to mess around and see what we can do. So appreciate you guys all stopping in, saying hello. I don't have the ability to send you somewhere else, but I appreciate you smashing the buttons while you were here. And